I juggle multiple different things. I'm a father. Just recently, I have a 1-year-old. I'm married. I have a landscaping 9-to-5 job. I chase my dreams here on YouTube. I make music and I make videos. And then also, I'm chasing a real estate profession. And to most people, that would seem like, how could you possibly put 100% into all of those fields? Well, it's not about the 100%. It's about what you do each day with the 100% that God has given you. Do you feel like an unproductive octopus? Someone who's juggling multiple different things, having interests in different areas, but you find it hard to make progress in each of them? Well, I'm sure you've said things like this. I just don't have enough time in the day. Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 3 tactical shifts that's going to help you make progress in those interests and turn those dreams into reality. So guys, if you're new to this channel, my name's Travis Hurd, and listen, I have felt like an unproductive octopus many times in my life. Actually, currently right now, there are times that I feel just like that. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. From young, I did gymnastics. When I was a little kid, I did gymnastics and I had a modeling career. So my parents were juggling, trying to bring me to gymnastics 5 days a week, 3-hour practices, and all these random modeling events and jobs that were in New York and in Boston. Meanwhile, I'm in elementary school being pulled out of school left and right for gymnastic meets and for modeling events. Made it very hard to be a master at one of the two. Fast forward a little bit. I got tired of doing gymnastics. I wanted to play football. I wanted to play basketball. I wanted to pursue other types of sports. I was over gymnastics. So what did I do? I dropped modeling and I dropped gymnastics, and I picked up 2 more hobbies, 2 more interests, basketball and football. Let's speed it up a little bit more now. So now, fast forward, I'm in college playing Division I football because I chose to focus into one single lane of playing football and maximize my potential right there. I got a college scholarship. I played at URI. I ended up transferring my second year, graduating from Missouri Southern. And unfortunately, I had a tragic knee injury. I tore my ACL and my left and right meniscus, left me with about a year recovery. And in that time, it was super interesting because I felt like God gave me a pause on my life. God gave me a chance to really focus on something I really want to do. Meanwhile, I just spent 4 years in college focusing on a sport, hardly focusing on my major. I ended up graduating with a business marketing major. Thank God I did that because that's exactly what I do here now is marketing. But I wasn't thinking like that at the time. So I graduate from college and I'm sitting there thinking, what am I going to do with myself? Well, obviously, first thing you think of is I need to get a job. So I looked at 3 different jobs in the marketing fields. They were sales jobs and they were really good and pretty promising. But at the time, my mom was struggling with her landscaping business with finding workers. So I said, you know what? I'll swallow my pride here. I'll forget what I was trying to pursue and I'll help my mom build her business and grow her business and keep it maintained. So I chose to do that. Well, now fast forward almost 11 years later, I have been doing landscaping. But also in the past 2 years, I got my real estate license. So I've been doing real estate in the past 2 years. I told you I had a daughter who's 1 now, and I've been married for almost over 2 years and been with my wife for about 5 years. But something super special happened about 10 years ago. And obviously, all those other things I just mentioned are very special. But I want to get down to the point of what this video is about. I found making music and I found making videos. I started diving into music production and iMovie and Final Cut and creating vlogs and short stories and putting my music with videos. And I absolutely fell in love. I knew that was the thing that I wanted to do in my life. But as you know, when you have responsibilities, you have to think very tactical. I can't just drop my 9 to 5 and say, I'm going to pursue music and videos when it's actually making me no capital. And I have a family, I have bills, I have a daughter, and I need to be making money. So this is going to bring me into the 3 tactical mind shifts that we need to have when we are juggling and we feel like we are doing so many things at once. Because trust me, it is possible, but you're going to need these 3 things. Number 1, you need to focus. It is all about hyper focus. When you have a lot of different things going on, you cannot play games with being distracted. That means things like the phone. You cannot be distracted by the phone. You can't say that I'm going to sit down and I'm going to start making music, and meanwhile in the music you're checking Instagram or you're texting somebody or you're getting up to go get a snack. No. You need to designate that time to only focus on making music. I heard this from a Buddhist before, and he was talking about something as simple as eating breakfast. He said, when you're eating breakfast, just eat breakfast. Cleanse your mind of anything else. Don't have the TV on. Don't have the phone in one hand and the spoon in the other hand. Completely just focus on eating the food. And it taught me something when he said that was, when you are at work, do work. When you are having fun, have fun. It's this singularity mindset of just focusing on that one single thing without any distractions. Pure focus is what we need to have when it comes to making our dreams into a reality, and we're juggling a lot of different things. Number two is super important because setting a schedule is everything. When you are having a lot of different things on your plate, you need to make sure that you are taking the best strategy and using your time wisely. Take me, for example. My daughter wakes up at like 6:30 every day. So I also have a wife that we love to spend time together. That's very important. Obviously, you can't put a price. Obviously, I'm not going to take away time from my daughter and take away time from my wife to pursue dreams. I'm just going to designate certain times of the day to get things done. Currently, right now, it's 6:45 and I'm shooting this video. My daughter's already up. We already got her all ready. I woke up early. I worked out. I read the Bible. I have my day planned in where I need to get things done. Everything is planned in my day. Where I need to get things done is super important, because think about it like this. Every day we wake up with the same 24 hours. There are people who juggle a lot more than I do and juggle a lot more than you do, and they get a lot more done than both of us combined. Now, how are they doing this? They are super tactical when it comes to their schedule. They are not playing games. If they say it's a 5 o'clock wake up, it's a 5 o'clock wake up, get out of bed. Not 5 o'clock, hit the snooze, lay in bed for 15 minutes, talk about in your head how tired you are and how early it is, and then in your brain be thinking about, all right, what do I want to do first? No. This is what I would do. I wrote down a master schedule in my phone. So your calendar you can use. I have an iPhone. I like to use the reminders because I can set times and days, and I could also make the reminder happen daily. So I have in my reminder, I have time with God. I have workout. I have time with the baby and wife. Then I have music production. I have everything that I want to accomplish in a day. It's not that I do music every day, but I have everything in there by the hour, by the 15 minutes, by the 30 minutes, however you want to put your intervals and however you want to chunk it up. But everything is there. That way, when you wake up, 5 o'clock goes off, you already know what you have to do. Boom. Time to go read the word. Time to go spend time with God. Very simple. You don't have to make this hard. And finally, This third point is so important, guys. It is if not the most important, and it is lock in with God and ask for his guidance. You see, when you are juggling a lot of different things, take me, for example, I really had to talk to God and say, Lord, what do you want me to do here? Because I'm feeling like an octopus. I'm feeling like I don't have enough arms to make this stuff possible. How do I do this, Lord? And he would just speak to me in my head, in my heart, in my morning daily readers that I read. Listen, be diligent. Work at this hard. Stay focused. All the things that I'm working on actually come all together. So my favorite thing to do is to make music. I also love making videos, just like you're watching right now. I also love working hard. Landscaping scratches that itch. Landscaping scratches that itch. And I also love to communicate with others and have a job that's maybe not so strenuous, and I can make good money, and that's where real estate comes in. But when I think about it, they all come together, because in each of those businesses, you need to market yourself. If you are going to maintain your customers and also have a lead generation source, you're going to have video, and you're going to have music. Most likely you are most likely going to have music, and you are most likely going to have video to market yourself. And here I am, like I told you, I graduated with a business marketing degree. So now I have two professions, my real estate profession, my landscaping profession, that is going to require me to promote. And I love making music and I love making videos. So it all comes together. When I work on music and I work on making videos, that skill set is actually going to be able to be outsourced to other areas of my life. It's not like I'm stretching in multiple different places that don't have any correlation. They are actually completely all alike in some way or form. So God showed this to me that, listen, all the stuff that you're working on, my son, is everything that you've always wanted to do. It's teaching you all different areas of it's teaching you all different things in your life that are going to be so important when you finally hit that breakthrough. Because at one point, each of us is going to hit a breakthrough. If you don't quit, you will never fail. If you do not quit, you will never fail. And God made this very clear to me. It's about this consistency, this constant drive. So that's why focus, having a schedule, and locking in with God to make sure you are being guided in the right direction. You put God first and let everything else fall in line. I guarantee you that is the remedy for all success. Put him first. Be tactical about your life. Don't play around. Focus and set a schedule. I'm telling you, you can juggle as many things as you want, but only you can truly be real with yourself. Are you juggling too much? Are these things not correlated? Is it going to hurt you internally to drop something that you truly love? Or is it truly something that you just don't want to do? I just made this video to give you a light into my life so you could see some of the things that I juggle. Maybe you go through some of the same things. And I wanted to share with you guys that it is more than possible. With God, all things are possible. And I wanted to encourage you guys to never give up. The path will light as you walk it. God is there to guide you. He will light that path up as long as you keep stepping with him. Just keep walking, keep grinding. You will hit whatever goal you are trying to hit. Trust me, just don't quit and you will always succeed. Thank you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Let's put a part in the comments section. Let's start a thread. Let's talk about how you are going to first approach juggling all different things in your life, and maybe share some of those tactics that I maybe didn't cover in this video in the comment section so we could help each other on our daily grind. And also, if you've enjoyed this video, you might want to watch this one right here, or maybe it's going to be over here. Now, I think I'm going to put it right here. 3 ways that God has set us free from judgment of others. And that's a big one when it comes to juggling a lot of different things. Maybe people have things to say, but this video will help you out a lot. All right, guys, I'm Travis Hurd, and we are out. Peace.